Hi everyone, delonewolf here and welcome back for some more EVE Online. In today's video we're gonna hunt for some Triglavian patrols. Last time we saw that my Praxis can pretty easily handle them, and so I actually got really lucky last time. I went to Isesama and just right away spotted that there were some of them on D-scan in that system. So I want to see if I can basically get more of them and how that works. So I'd say the first thing you want to do is drop the loot. This is from just 1.5 patrols, 6 ships. That I found in Chunka, just to take a look and see if it's working out. So let's put those away, let's undock, and then let's see if we can find some more. Stay in English help, where GMs are very active at the moment. As we can see here now, we do have some blood raiders, but I'm not immediately seeing any of these Damavics. So assuming that Ital is busy enough, I'm gonna assume that they actually get taken out. And we're not gonna start with Chunka because we just went there. Let's actually go to Dira, which also has some ice, and let's see if we can find some. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of practice for the D-scan. That's actually becoming really important even in high sec, and this is also why Detal is not so great to hunt them down. You've got a lot of structures. They actually like to go to structures as well, so that means that you constantly will have to either increase the list size like this or something, or try to yeah, go somewhere else so that where it's a little bit less busy. I think that's the better option. So let's go into Dira, let's take a look, and yeah, they don't really threaten this Praxis in any way. Someone asked, do you have to use a battleship? I don't think so. I think even for alpha clones, a battle cruiser is going to do fine. So that's probably gonna be like a new experiment line. I already did lots of experiments for exploration. What about some experiments when it comes to trying to find some ships that can handle these patrols? So nothing here so far. I'm just gonna keep cruising until I find some on the D-scan straight away. We do have, well, Dushev Foundry Ventures and then Blood Raider Retrieve. We find them a little bit everywhere, so we can definitely take a look at the agency as well. 10 jumps for the closest invasion, so not really anything nearby. And then we've got pirate strongholds. Let's see. So we've got a pirate stronghold here in Dira, in Chunka, and in Lower Debil, where so that's quite a few of them nearby. In systems that I know and that I regularly fly in. As you fly, you should definitely keep a close eye on D-scan, and perhaps you could also add the map so that you have an idea as to what you've scanned. How the hell would I combine all of that and still keep an eye on things? I'm not sure. Alright, so looks like that's... We do have some Lancers here. It would be nice to see them actually fight each other. If I'm not mistaken, they are enemies. You want to leave those alone, because if you destroy too many of them, they'll call one of those battleships, they'll have Doomsday, and your ship will be gone. Even a decently tanked Praxis like this one will not hold on against that weapon. So yeah, we're really gonna roll for these Damavics. Let's see here in next system. So nothing on D-scan at this point. Let's take a quick look as to where we are. Perhaps what could be useful is that you bounce to like planet 1 or something like that. The center of the system, you can clearly see that is often the busiest, with potentially some belts and things like that. So that could be worth it to do. And then here, well, there are still some it really depends on how thorough you want to be when you're hunting these patrols, I would say. So we're gonna just jump to the center, and otherwise we're gonna move to Chunka. If I'm not mistaken, there's definitely... Oh, there we go. Ah man, I should have maybe kept a closer eye on it. We see that there's at least 3 of them somewhere here. What you want to do next, I think, is just make your D-scan smaller, so that you have a better chance that they're within this, but not super close to me. So that's when you have to start to either gamble, or what you can do... Oh, now they're gone. Oh, here they are. Okay, somewhere in here. So let's start. Click on some planets. Scan, not here. What about this one? I think that's too close. What about this one? Nope. Do we have anything else that we could click? What about anomalies? I don't think there'll be in anomalies. Is that still... Yep, ooh, so they're around this planet, and it just has either a gate or the planet. We're gonna take a look at the planet itself. And so that's... Okay, if they are here, that would work out quite nicely, actually. Nothing else really in this range, so... Let's assume it's the planet, otherwise it's gonna be the Tashinas. That's just a moon. I wonder if they go to moons. Well, we'll find out soon enough. As we're heading there, they're still in these scans, so... Let's see if they start to show up on the overview. Scan again. Yeah, we should be going alright. There they are. They're on the overview, so now we want to keep a close eye on them. And they are right in front of me, so we found them right away on the planet. That's pretty good. 3 of them. Usually it's 4, but this time it's 3. And after I destroy one, the experience has actually been that they then go down to 2. So I think it basically takes a little bit of time after they're destroyed. I prefer to use the medium drones at this point. They seem to be doing quite well. Yeah, that before they're fully reinforced to their max number of 4. And so now let's allow them to just do their damage. You can see 94%. And even with 4, this will break them. Someone said, why don't you use like rapid launchers or something like that? At this point it's fitting. I only have 40 CPU left here, so don't really have anything as an alternative to my current launchers, I don't think. I am going to switch this micro jump unit out for like a micro warp drive, I think, because sometimes you land at like 100 kilometers. Being able to burn towards them is going to save you a little bit of time. And then, well, since they drop loot from time to time, we're also going to drop this one, of course. Scan results now show nothing. Of course, we have to go for full coverage, and then we're gonna keep an eye on all of this. Oh, they're going after one of my drones. Return to drone bay, please. He actually got a little bit of armor damage. Large, small. Let's go for small. Make sure that we hit something. Next one is being attacked. Yeah, a little bit of micromanagement. They don't like your drones, that's for sure. But he does bounce off of... Oh, looked like he was bouncing off of something. Oh no, he's trying to target one of the drones. That's what's happening. And then the final one... Going after the next one. Okay, I think this one will be fine. And so here we go. Binding Raznaborg. One final missile volley and he is down as well. So you can tell, I mean, got plenty of tank here. Didn't go below 90% on 3 of them. And then of course what you want to do for the loot is you want to salvage. Now let's take a look here. Nothing on this scan anymore. Okay, alright. Let's see, first we grab the loot. Triglavian database, 50 of them, 5 million, just like that. Not bad, I would say. All of this has been tractored, and then when it comes to your salvage drones, always press F before you have a wreck targeted. That way they'll automatically go after something. But after that, I do like to spread them out, just to, you know, give yourself the best chance of actually grabbing all of them more efficiently. I think that is more efficient. Alright, next wreck, 0 points. Yeah, we get some more salvage out of this as well, and they are ready to be returned. We'll go to Chunka next, I think. We could take a look at more of the system, like this here, for instance. Haven't checked that out. One extra planet, but basically I don't think we'll find more than 1 patrol in a system. However, this confirms closest one now when it comes to the let's see, where are... I thought they'd been in encounters, faction warfare, incursions, pirates... Oh, incursions then? No? Home? Alright, Triglavian invasions. Closest one is 10 jumps out, and we still find these patrols here. As has been confirmed by a lot of your comments. They are everywhere, and well, they are gonna be a pain in the butt for AFK miners at this point. And also, indeed, your drones, they don't like your drones, so your mining drones might actually, you know, be a prime target and might get blapped quite quickly. Well, more destruction. It's a bit more challenging, that's true, but that's, yeah, part of the chaos era, guys. Don't be AFK. If you stay close to your drones, if you spot them, then get the hell out of here. Let's see, so we get harvesting, Ducia Foundry, man, that's a lot of NPC action in here. Blood Raider Crew Wars, Blood Raiders, that's all I'm seeing. Gonna take a quick look at the map to see. I'm not covering everything, so I am going to, since I can, we're gonna take Planet 1 again, gonna go warp within 30 and see if there's anything else. Oh yeah, oh there we go, we've got 3 of them here actually. I didn't spot them because of everything else that's available, but yeah, this has a forward operating base as well, so you gotta be a little bit careful. But we're seeing 3 of them here yet again, so let's start to close this down. They are definitely on this part, I think. If I press scan now, I spot them, so this is becoming a likely candidate. Let's reduce, and we're still seeing them, yep. Reduce again. Now we're not seeing them. Yeah. Alright. Could definitely be. So let's make this go like that. Press scan. There you go. I'm seeing them, including some Blood Raider Ventures as well on one of the belts. So what's my best option? Probably try the maybe the structure actually, now that I see one. That could be where they're heading. Wait until you're out of warp. We'll start with the planet. Let's do warp within 30 again. Another scan to confirm. Yep. Anything else? You know, like Celestials or anything? Nope, I'm not spotting them. So there should be a very high chance that they're here somewhere. So let's get into warp. And yeah, a battle cruiser, you know, you'll be quicker in the warp, you'll be more quickly in warp. It is going to give you a bit more speed to actually catch them, which I think will be good. Oh, and now they're not spotted here anymore. So I'm probably in the wrong place. Let's see if they show up on overview. Maybe if there's like the structure that's nearby. But that does not seem to be the case. Alright, so let's take a look at it like this. No. Okay, that's weird. Full view. Actually reduce the range and the angle. Yeah, now you can see how much of a noob I am. So they are not in here. Either not or not anymore. That's the real question. Alright, let's re-increase. Yeah, we see them somewhere here. So let's see if it's here next. Gonna go like that. Gonna click on this. Press scan. Yeah. Alright, so they should be here somewhere. We're gonna gamble the planet again. Not sure why I want to gamble the planet all the time. But okay, so it was not this belt. Did I really catch them as well? I didn't think I had that large of a cone. Maybe they moved. So off we go. Let's hope that they're at the planet. Keep scanning. And yeah, this is Triglavian patrol hunting. It's actually pretty fun. It gets you used to using the D-scan, which is very nice, I think. And probably doable in different ships than what you would normally use for exploration, because you need at least some tank, especially when there's 4 of them. And so as a result, I'm actually liking this, and I think I'll do more of it and also try to use different ships. So they're not here, so that means that they're probably on the belts. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Right, I'm still somehow catching them. They're definitely not on the planet, so we're gonna then gamble the belt straight away. And is there anything that I could do to confirm? That probably reduce the angle even more until you lose them, and I just don't lose them. And did I like click on the belt? Yep, wasn't there a structure here as well? So that's in the opposite direction. Scan, they're gone. So it's gotta be the belt. Alright, let's put that back to max. I'm gonna assume that I'm right. Yep, here they are. And then we're gonna see if we can grab some more loot from them. Praxis does look cool as well. Really big. Love the shields as well. Pretty unique shields. And let's get the mobile tractor unit ready. Like that. There we go. You guys can fire at me all you want. There's not much you can do. Let's wait until I'm at least targeting all of them before dropping the drones, basically. Maybe what I should do, well, we'll launch the missiles then in order to have them attack. Try to get a little bit of that extra aggro by firing your missiles first. It could be helpful to keep aggro off the drones. So, let's see here. Who is actually not in... Oh, there we go. There's the renewing that's trying to rep, and so is the other one. So all of them have remote reps, but yeah, we have too much damage. Not a problem to break this. Let's go after the renewing next. Fire missiles. And then this can, yeah, this one is pretty damn full with NPC stuff, which I personally like. This makes it feel like stuff is much more being lived in. Like there's a lot more happening around here, so I think that is pretty cool. However, is it always possible to interact with everything? Well, a forward operating base, you're not gonna do that solo. So no, but perhaps, again, if CCP does develop that ability to easily find and make fleets for these types of activities, that would be very cool. And so we are working on this patrol that is slowly going down, so we don't spot anything else in D-scan. And it's good practice, right, to get to use the D-scan to practice it a little bit, to see what it's all about. You have to do that if you're gonna fight these patrols, but you can also see we get some decent loot out of them potentially. So who's next? Fire. And this is solo friendly, alpha friendly, exactly what I asked for when even the regular patrols inside the invasion systems tend to be too much for a battleship. So I'm liking this. This is gonna be pretty much my type of content at this point. So yeah, deploy them, press F first so that they target wrecks on their own, and then something like that. Distribute them across the wrecks to reduce downtime if possible. Any loot? Nope, not on this one. Let's scoop this stuff to cargo hold, and then keep an eye on this scan to see if any more of them come up. First bit of loot, another million. Punishers. Alright, we're not gonna look for too much trouble, although I should maybe at some point look to see what if we can handle those types of fleets as well. However, the big difference, these Triglavian patrols, well, you loot them and you salvage them, you get something from them. These Blood Raiders, the forward operating base does drop stuff, but other than that, not really. So that's a little bit the problem with the motivation to go after all of these Blood Raiders that are in system, especially solo. So there we go, that's a little bit more loot. Quick final D-scan, nothing here. We'll go to Esesama and see how common they are, because yeah, we got some in Tashinas, we got some in Chunka. That's a decent amount. So off we go. Reduce my personal sound here a little bit, that was a bit too high. And I keep an eye on that D-scan. So this is definitely a doable activity. I think a Gila will handle them as well, especially for an Omega with the right implants. And then of course you've got a new potential combination. Explore for good sites in these signatures, go after the Triglavian patrols, combine a bit of everything. Potentially that could be very cool and lucrative. My Ishtar will not do that, because the Ishtar definitely doesn't have the tank to take on these patrols, I don't think. So maybe, because if we can do a lot of damage, all of that will be experimented on later, I think. So here we go, next jump Esesama. Let's see if we can spot some more here. And then, oh, did Did they just show up again? Well, we've got some here anyways, so that's good. Let's see. That doesn't leave us a lot of room, although there is more stuff to look at. So let's first of all go to the belt again. Let's maybe do that. We're not seeing anyone like being caught. That would be very cool as well, of course, that you're doing this and there happens to be a miner that's caught by this patrol and you save him. That would be very cool. But yeah, there's not much to pinpoint here. Big system, nothing else in the scan range, and we do see this patrol here. So let's see if it's the belt. Otherwise, it's gotta be the planet. Or if there's a structure here, but I'm not seeing it on this D-scan. Ooh, now it's up to 4. Oh, because there's some Sancha bastards in here as well. Makes sense that way. Here we go. Landing on grid. 2 more to go. And belts, planets, that's perfect, because then you can, of course, use your mobile tractor unit. So this time we'll try to run like this again. First target them. You can deploy this. And use the missiles first, just to make sure that you've got a decent amount of aggro. After that, you deploy your drones and press F to pay respects. I will quickly take those guys out with an individual drone as well. That shouldn't be a problem. And let's see how this works out. Yep. Decent hits. They're coming closer, so that's good as well for the loot, potentially. Although there's no true Sancha, so it doesn't matter that much. And in the meantime, binding goes down. Missiles on the next one. Any loot? A little bit here. That's going to be a Sancha wreck. That's the Triglavian wreck, so only salvage here. And bring it in. And then of course I should keep an eye on this. Here's a jackdaw. Could you hunt these in a jackdaw? Yeah, maybe. Although with 4 of them it is gonna be well, I don't even know actually. DPS here 430. Yeah, jackdaw is gonna have a long time actually trying to get through these. And then the tank, the active tank can do quite a bit, but your webbed, yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think a jackdaw is a good ship to try this in actually. So here we go. Salvage drones, always drop them first. Engage them so they go look for their targets. And then you can select the wrecks. Wasn't there another one? I must be blind, but okay. Like that. Oh, here it is. Another Triglavian wreck. We'll put 2 on them. Like that. Take a quick look at the loot. That's gonna be just some metal scraps. It's Feldspar. Scoop. And then 21 million. Let's see. Yeah, they're definitely a lot harder to salvage than the regular rats. That's pretty obvious from this. And now let's see if we can make it happen. Give me some more loot. We'll do a quick stack all and see what comes in next. That's first one done. He just goes idle, so that's a nothing. And ooh, really that happens as well? That's too bad. I guess that is nothing. And his retriever is coming in, so he's heading for this belt. Now that the Triglavians have been cleaned up. Well, be careful out there if you're mining, because yeah, you get some Triglavian patrols coming in these days. Let's go home, take a quick look at the loot, and that's gonna be a quick session of hunting for these Triglavian patrols. This Praxis, I mean, if you're looking for a comfortable time hunting these, then the Praxis is definitely it. But is it efficient? No, it's too slow, too bulky. And so I think, yeah, some battle cruiser. Someone already mentioned a Drake in the comments of the previous video. That could be very nice. And the Prophecy, of course, also has missiles and has has drones but cannot do 3 out of 10s or anything really small in exploration, so giving battle cruisers and battleships in high sec a bit of a niche to do solo, which would be these patrols. Sounds like a plan. I like it. We'll definitely take a closer look at that later on. Oh, and the retriever is actually here on the gate. So off we go, jump in the system, and then we'll keep an eye on this scan here as well as we go back towards my... So we get Blood Raiders here as well. Okay, let's go back to the Astrahus and see if there's anything else. So this is Detail, of course. You've got scanners, you've got Orcas, you got Jackdaw hunting in here, and then the Blood Raiders, you've got a patrol of those here as well. A Buzzard, that's probably the one that's scanning, and then a lot of structures. A lot of these are mine as well, so sorry for making this system so busy. But that also means, I think, that these Triglavian patrols, let's say that I happen to be here and I spot them nearby one of my structures, I'd go out, kill them, get rid of them, grab that loot, and then get back to whatever it is that I'm doing. So I think that happens a lot more in a busy system like this. And so as a result, maybe it's a little bit safer to mine here. And yeah, let's see if the popularity of Detail keeps increasing or not. But we made it home. All I want to do for the final part here is take a look at the loot. And we still have 2,800 precision missiles. That's going to be plenty for a few more runs if I want to. So here we go. That is, well, 9 million in loot from 25 minutes of just hunting down these Triglavian patrols. Not that bad in my opinion, and definitely doable in a different ship than this one. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.